So, nice to see you everyone, ladies and gentlemen, all my dearest fellow athletes and all our cooperation citizens. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. Thanks for coming to the 창원 2023 WSPS World Cup technical meetings. So we shall commence with the technical meetings. Please next. So for the agenda, we shall have a welcome address and roll call, and also have a technical matters and questions. We have a lot of questions we have to answer, and also we give you a proper information related to the accommodation and also the questions. First of all, let me introduce our LC head official, our LC president, Mr. Moon Sang-pil. Also, we have our Secretary General, Mr. Oh Se-chung, but he is not on this stage, but he will also do his important role, so you may find him in our office in the shooting range. It's next. So now, Mr. Moon Sang-pil shall have his award of welcome.
Welcome Korea. Korea 여러분, 좋은 즐거운 대표자회의 되시길 바랍니다. 저는 인사말은 추후에 오프닝 세레머니 때 자세히 하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
He shall have his full welcome at the opening ceremony we will have next of this technical meeting. So he welcomes you, and also I welcome you. And also we will have a word of welcome from Mr. Tyler Anderson.
Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to Changwon. We're happy to be here in year 2 of our 4-year host agreement. I'd like to acknowledge that I've heard a lot of you. We've had a couple of bumps these first few days, but want to especially thank Madame Briez and Mr. President Moon. They're working really hard to make this a great competition for you guys, so thank you. And wish you guys the best of luck this week as we go for quota for Paris 2024.
And now we shall have a roll call, and our technical delegate, please read a roll call by herself.
Good afternoon, welcome to everybody. I will start the roll call. Australia. Yes. Bhutan. Yes. Brazil. Canada. China, Czech Republic, Denmark, Spain, Finland, France, Great Britain, Georgia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, India, Iran, Italy, Japan, Korea, Kuwait, Korea, yes, there. Kuwait, Malaysia, Mexico, Mongolia, New Zealand, Panama, Pérou, Portugal, South Africa, Singapour, Slovénia, Sweden, Thaïlande, Taipei, Turquie, Emirates, Ukraine, USA, Ouzbékistan. It's not usual, but I will start about the technical purpose. Normally it's a LOC, but we have a new idea, we move it. First, I will welcome all the team. It will be the great competition. You are at a very, very beautiful shooting range. And I think the place. And I would like to thank Mr. Moon for the great effort he do for this competition. I will introduce one by one the jury member. Jury of Appeal. From Korea, Mr. Il Won Kim. From Thailand, Sutisha Tongregwa. And the third one will be myself. Rifle and Pistol Jury Chairman, Henri Oka from Indonesia. Rifle member, Itan Megafanil from Indonesia. Alexander Marani from Australia. Takashi Mawatari from Japan. Pistol jury, the member, Nagisa Nakamoto from Japan. Manasaman Shanatanon from Thailand. Majid Nizami from Iran. From Korea, Dong-ho Lee. RTS jury, Chen Woman, Sutisha Kongwe from Thailand. The member, Yuki Aoun from Japan. Ramadita Maharani from Iran. Bong-soo Lim from Korea. Equipment control, Ferrell van Oven from Netherlands. Member, Yaqub Ali Abbas from Emirates. Nam Hee Kim from Korea. And the classification are not with us due to they don't finish the classification. Is Marion Ackman from Germany and Jamil Kopalezadeh from Iran. I will introduce also the Chief Range Officer. The Chief Range Officer for the finals 10 and 50 meters. Mr. Kim Jo-hyuk. Chief Range Officer 25 meters, Bang Yu-jo. Chief Range Officer 10 meters, Shona Yu. Chief Equipment Control Officer Lee Jong-go. Chief RTS Office Sean Yu Tai. Sorry for the pronunciation, I am not very familiar with the Asian name. We have 215 athletes, including 2 junior, 584 start, including the mixed team. We have 39 nations. What is very important, I start by this slide, the storage. The gun storage open at 7:30 every day and close 30 minutes after the end of the last training or finals. We don't want to see any gun in 50 meters where is the storage. The gun must be at the armory. Is a rule in Korea. There, to refill the cylinder, the bottle are installed at the 10-meter entrance. You have 4 or 5 bottles. Take care, when you refill the bottle, not be in front of the cylinder. It's for the safety. Equipment storage. You have equipment storage in 50 meters range, 1 to 60 lines, and also front of 25 meters. Some countries, they put in 25 meters. Also, it's possible to store the wheelchair and the table from other country, because it's very big and we have enough place. What is important, when I go back this evening, I saw in 50 meters a lot of wheelchair not at the right place. It's forbidden to store the wheelchair, the tables, what you want on the field, on the place where is the shooting range. You have a storage place, they need to be at this place. This one is for everybody, including Korean athletes. Sorry, I am very strict. We need to have a clean place. If anyone is coming, they need to see something clean. It's for our sport. No equipment field of play, this is what I tell you, and during the competition, the equipment box must be stored at the rear of the field of play. You have the barrier, you put on this place. We will install before the chair for the coach. And the box needs to be closed. We don't know who will visit us, maybe the mayor of someone. They need to see the clean place. All targets are tested and are okay. The final hole. I inform you the table is 76 centimeters. The distance between two targets is 1.60 meters. The start list and the result list will be published on each range and online in SUS. You have you know that. The result book will be published online at the address. We put a QR code to go directly to SUS and also everywhere. The medal ceremony schedule is also published. Everywhere I saw it. Unofficial training. The team leader need to fill the schedule. Some is in front of the CRO desk, some, like in 10 meters, is at the back. In 25 meters, I don't do anything because it's only finished tomorrow. 2 athletes per series or session, except the field of play is not full. Today they came to me to say, the field of play is full and they don't want we enter. If it's empty, you enter. You ask the CRO, I am going. And you don't take any place if it's empty. The chief range officer will manage. No extra unofficial training. I think where it is possible, we put the extra training. Equipment control is near finished. Some athletes need to be tested tomorrow and when they will arrive. SH1, rifle and pistol. On time only, athlete get the green tag, only for rifle, for ISSF equipment. Only ISSF equipment. When you have this green tag, please don't remove from your jacket. Let it. The backrest and the wheelchair will be checked for all SH pistol and rifle. The trigger weight will be checked at the equipment control. Someone came to me and said, why not on the line? No, at the equipment control. SH2, one time only, is the same for ISSF equipment. At the equipment control, we will test the rifle balance, the spring, the wheelchair, and the backrest. Next. Information. Every third firing point is left vacant in 10 meters and 50 meters only for half-man. For SH1, in 50 meters is every land. It's forbidden to undress on the line. I saw today some people undress on the line. It's forbidden. Now we talk about the finals. The finals will be conducted at the final hall. Maybe someone has already visited the final hall. It's a very nice place. The reporting area at the right side before the entrance of the final hall. The range jury will brief the athlete at the preparation area. Also, we will ask you, we have a TV graphic person, and we want to know the coach, the name of the coach. One of our jury will pass to you and to ask who is the coach, the name. If it's you, you write your name, please in capital letter. It's very important for the graphic, to understand and not to have a misspelling. All finals will be conducted as by WSPS rule. I don't want to hear about ISSF rule. We have our rule, we are lucky to keep this rule, and it is, the announcement is published on our website. The presentation will be at the beginning when they enter, one by one. One jury will say, go, 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 and the announcer will announce the name. The athlete must face to the spectators when they arrive, not to be on the line. And also, when you are working, please, not the hand on the pocket. Finals will be 30 minutes before the start time in reporting time. Don't forget, this time is important. 15 minutes before the starting time, we will install the equipment. 9 minutes, the athlete and coach loader to be online and presentation. We will organize from F to A. Take your position is 3 minutes. When the chief range officer said, take your position, 3 minutes. For the presentation for SH2, okay, if they need the loader with them, the loader need to be a little bit at the back of the athlete, because the camera need to be fixed on the athlete, not on the loader. 5 minutes 18 shot, except for the mixed team is 3 minutes. The position of the coach at the qualification range. The coach are mandatory to sit down on the field of play, not to move, because you see we have not big distance between the athlete and the coach. Don't forget, if some athlete want to go to talk with you, they need to ask the NTO or jury. It's the same for you. If the athlete refuses to talk with you, no problem. The athlete is the best person. At the finals, the loader position at the finals, the distance between two lines is 1.6, is not 2 meters as usual. The loader must be moved to 5 shots, for the series of 5 shots at the back of the athlete, 1 meter. Please also don't put your hand on your pocket. Single shot, the loader will move at the back of the athlete, 1 meter, and wait for the command stop before to move. Because if you move before, you will disturb the next shooters. Rule, what is very important, the safety. Please respect the safety. Violation equal red card equal disqualification. Is very, very important. Wrong shooting position, penalty will be applied. Now, you know, on the rule 2022, we had a lot of penalty for the position. If no shoulder in R4, it will be penalty also until the disqualification. Drive firing area. It will be in 25 meters. When we finish the 25 meters, it is possible also to have a dry firing at the back of 25 meters. You have not tent, but with a metal part, and it is possible. But take care, the dry firing on the right way for the pistol or rifle. Nobody in front of you. Command. Only when the CRO say athlete to the line, the rifle pistol will be allowed on the rifle athlete and pistol athlete will be allowed on the firing points. And today I was in 10 meters for the PT. I saw some team, they are discussing. They have no athlete, but it was a lounge or salon for them. It's forbidden. Now I ask Mr. Moon to give us 2 volunteers. When the CRO say athlete to the line, they will close the ramp to the field of play, except for the athlete who compete. But nobody, because this morning was Atlanta for they arrived. And, no. It's a quota. We need to have a quota. The athlete need to be respected by the other one. It's very important. Quota distribution. We will give 19 quota. It's not for the person, it's for the NPC. It's following the version from 12 May 2023, but no modification between September and May. September last year and May. Award ceremony. The schedule is published. No team for R1, R2, R7 and R8. Combat, gold, silver medals for P5. Someone, they will say we have only 2 teams, but at the deadline it was 3 teams. For that we keep is a rule. Doping control, don't forget to bring your passport. We have a doping control, and I don't know when and who, but you need to be ready for that. As you know, the Paralympic Games 2024 will be in France, but not in Paris. It will be in our shooting range in Châteauroux. The accommodation for the athlete, because many questions about that, will be very near the shooting range. I think from the entrance it will be 300 meters or 500 meters maximum, but it will be the transportation, because the entrance at the main door and the place for the athlete is a little bit far, will be the transportation from the accommodation to the lounge room. As usual, we need to have more judge. You are welcome. Some of us, like me, we start to be old and we need to teach the new one. You are welcome, especially the woman. Now, do you have some question?
About questions, we have another part for the preparation that did by AOC, such as accommodation, something like that. So in this part, please make question relate to the technical things only.
One very fast question: loader position during the qualification round. The loader position during the qualification round of SH2, should they stay on the firing line or go backwards?
Yes, where it is a place is empty, they need to stay, not to be at the back. As usual, for that we have 2 athletes, 1 spare. We don't move during the qualification. This one is usual, for that I don't remember that.
Do we have a yes?
In P3 tomorrow, we have a very less space for preparation before the start of the match, outside the 25 meters. So, because every shooters will be coming for preparation, so do we have some more space, maybe from lane number 1 to 10 or somewhere, for tomorrow?
Sorry, I don't understand you, because can you come next to me? Maybe I will learn you better. Sorry,
In P3 I'm talking, tomorrow we have very limited space for preparation for shooters. Tomorrow? P3.
Yes.
Very less space for the shooters before the match for preparing, outside the 25 meters.
Yes, outside of 25 meters, you have at the back, it's possible. for only PT athletes. Yes, but the preparation is outside. You have the wall of 25 meters, and you have one very big space, but I know you have a step. But you do the dry firing on the wall of the 25 meters.
Thank you.
We need to adapt ourselves.
Thank you. Ghislaine, I'm frightened to not have well understood about the loader during the 5 shots round in final. Does the loader stay or not?
Now, the loader need to move for every shot.
Also in this time, at the beginning, on the 5 round?
Yes, all the time.
Okay.
Because we have a TV and we don't want to see the loader. Every time. It's like that since we have 5 shots, it's now many years, because it was before Tokyo. We start after Rio. Every time we move. You know, they have enough time. 1 meter is not too far.
Do we have any questions? If not, we'd like to proceed to the next part. From here, I shall do the presentation on behalf of the LC. My name is Yi Jong-woo, and also there is Michael. I believe some of you have already contacted me via email or maybe some last year's competition somehow. So on behalf of the LC, let me first present how point we prepared. But this thing has been already introduced with the, so please go to next. Let me introduce our competition manager, Mr. Chang Jae-kwan, sitting in the next here.
여러분 모두 환영합니다. 안전하고 쾌적한 경기를 위하여 최선을 다하겠습니다.
He says welcome you all. He will do his best to make the competition secure and convenient. And the LC contact is me, Yi Jong-woo, and you have already seen me and witnessed me so many times. But if you need anything relevant to the competition, please find me. I'll be in the LC office as much as possible. And we have our financial manager, Mr. Kim Kyung-woo, but he's not in here. He's already working on the office about preparing our financial matters. And also, we have our transportation and hotel manager, Mr. Chae Jong-tae. He's also not here. And also, I presume we all know why. And then also about the armory is installed inside the shooting range itself. So all the officers came from the shooting ranges, facility management. Next. About the transportation between hotel and the shooting range, the schedule will be published at each hotel, because we do have 2 hotels separately. So all the schedule will be posted in this hotel lobby or anyhow it will be posted and informed to you. About the hotel and the breakfast time, I have already said we do have 2 separate hotels, and one of the hotel has a serious problem with considering distance, and it is also making some problems considering the breakfast time. So all the matters relevant to the breakfast time, it will be posted and also informed to you from all our manpower staying in the hotel. So also, we cannot provide any lunch in the hotels. So it is highly recommended to come to the shooting range to have your lunch. Of course, we have already provided some lunch boxes for some teams already, but there's only for their arrivals and departure. During the competition dates, we cannot provide a lunch box. Also for the dinner, it usually starts in 19, but like I say about the breakfast, detailed time will be posted and informed by all our manpower staying in the hotel. Of the shooting range, we have a launch and it starts from 11:30 to 14:30. The opening ceremony will be held just after this technical meeting. And we do not change our location. We will have it exactly in here, in this hall. After the dinner, of course, we will have a dinner banquet, and after the dinner, the returning bus to the Silla State, there will be 2 buses waiting for you, but we do not have any settled timeline because we do not know when we want to leave. So please make a request to all our manpower and they will rearrange the bus time for you. Next. About the departure from Korea, returning to your home country, AOC staff in hotel, they will check your departure time and departure date. And also, departure time will be informed from the AOC staff staying in the hotel. About the weapon permits, I was also in charge of getting the weapon permits. I believe all of you have already received it, as you can come here. The weapon permits include the permission for the importing and exporting your firearm into Korea, also including the ammunition. The permission is only for the requested days. So in case it will be your competition days, how you stay here. So the separate, and this permit is only from the police. It is separate from the anything you get from the customs. I believe you have already received some paper from the customs, so please keep it safe and submit it back to the customs when you leave Korea. And also about the ammunition, it is strongly suggested not to take back your ammunition. It is not to our good. It is for you to reduce your time that might take in the procedure considering the customs. They will count your ammunition round by round, and they will take enormous time. It might delay your flight times. That's the reason why I strongly suggest not to take your ammunition back. Next. Carrying the firearms. Firearms and ammunition must be staying in the competition venue during the competition, which means simply do not take out of your firearms or ammunition out of the shooting range. Air refilling has been already introduced by our technical delegates. Next. We shall have a TV transmission, live streaming for all finals. It will be broadcasted via YouTube account of WSPS and also KPCs. And also we shall have a Facebook or live streaming with a Facebook account of WSPS. Next. First aid. Ambulance and nurses are available in front of the armory. Some of you have seen some manpower sitting in there with their ambulance truck, so they will be available to help you. In such a case, please take a photo with this contact. If you call this number, they will find you. Is there anyone who didn't take a photo of it? May I proceed? Yes. Next. The questions before we start the Q&A about what LC prepared, I must tell you about this. I presume we have brought tons of questions toward the LC, and I presume it must be related to our secondary recommendation Silastay Hotel, and its distance and breakfast, and also some toilet doors. Before we receive any questions from you, we'd like to tell you that we are already aware of all the problems. And also we are trying to resolve it, and our trial for resolving is ongoing. But before that, beyond all these excuses or what we are telling you what we are doing right now, it is clear that we caused such inconvenience to all our participants. So we'd like to say you that on behalf of LC, I'd like to say we are sorry to giving you such inconvenience. And so please accept our humble apologies. But such problems, we do aware that such problems cannot be settled or cannot be handled with a simple such apologies. So about the accommodation, we are about to provide alternative accommodation near around the Silastay Hotel. But I cannot say where it will be because still the detailed plan is ongoing. So please, after these technical meetings and opening ceremony, please find our manpower staying in the hotel. They will be preparing all the details to relieve all your inconvenience that caused from the Silastay Hotel. And that's the declaration I will make to do before we start the Q&A. So now, if you have any questions, please give us.
Good evening, and first of all, thank you for organizing a wonderful competition. I have a number of very, very technical requests or questions. To begin with, we have been facing some difficulties with communications, if it's possible, both in the information desks in both hotels and in every shooting range. It's only 3 shooting ranges. To have always present a translator. We understand that translation is always required. There have been long periods of time in the shooting ranges where communication with the staff at the shooting ranges was simply impossible. That's the first question. And the other one regards transportation, but I think it starts to get solved. The only request that we have is to acknowledge that there are, I'm guessing, more than was anticipated wheelchair users, and the loading and offloading times of the vehicles is long. So
I'm sorry, but the first one was about our communication was not operating properly. Is it correct?
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If it's possible to have the translators in each one of these 5 stations, one at the 10-meter shooting range, one at the 25, one at the 50, and one in each hotel. So there will always be possibility to speak with your staff in a common language.
We are trying to allocate all the translators we have everywhere, but yes, we are also sorry about the inconvenience you had, but we will try to fix some of this. We have all our interpreters for each range, and honestly, I couldn't get the second question.
We know that we have the interpreters in every range. We know already, at least I know how to find them. The green shirts are very, very noticeable. Unfortunately, in the first 2 days, they were not always present at the ranges. I was just asking if we can be sure that they will always be present at the ranges.
And I'm sorry, but I didn't get the second question you told me.
The second question was about transportation. The transportation hours are, we can understand that we are highly trying to respect them, but the loading and offloading of the buses takes a lot of time and it creates problems with the transportation times. If it's possible to have the buses ready to depart on the anticipated time and have enough buses to transfer everyone requiring transportation.
I would say that our officials has received your inquiry, and I think your answer will be available after these technical meetings.
The last question is very, very simple. Is it possible to have a bulletin board in the hotel? Because we are getting a lot of communications about updates on the schedule, on the buses. To have just the last updated messages on some bulletin board where all nations can see it and not wait for some encrypted message on WhatsApp.
I would say that that is also received by our officials. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have another questions? Yes.
Hi, I have a question about the schedule. Is it the final schedule? Is not going to change? Okay. I just want to say, if it's possible, we can have a break between R2. Tomorrow we have PAT on R2 and R4, and in 26th of May we have competitions. They are so close together. I will tell you which competition. In the final of R2 and the competition of R4, they are so close together. If it's possible, we can have a break between R4 and R2 final. Okay, thank you. And another question about Shiva's Day.
The schedule is a schedule.
This is the final schedule.
Is the final schedule.
Okay.
What is published. And the schedule is given to the TV.
Yes.
And I don't understand what you want. Because, yes, you have R2, but when R4 is finished, we start the finale in R2.
And this is the reporting time of R2.
Yes, but you need to be two. Yes, but when it is Paralympic Games, it's the same.
Okay. And about Shiva State Hotel, we have so many problems for disabled people, for restrooms and for bathrooms, for accessibilities. And we are and about the information you give us in this hotel. Same as Italy, we need to have the information in the board about the buses and about the updates of the information. In Shiva State Hotel, we have so many problems.
About the State hotels, I have already told you that we are going to provide alternative accommodation around the Shiva State, not Shiva State itself, but it will be another one around it. Like close one, you may walk to there. So all the details will be given from all our manpower staying in the Shiva State Hotel. So all the details will be given from them. They have the information, not with us right now. So please find them after these technical meetings. They will give you the answer. Sorry for this guidance.
Thank you.
Yes. And also, since we have an opening ceremony afterward, I'm afraid to say we have to conclude these technical meetings from here. Thanks for all the questions and thanks for your attendance. Thank you.
before to finish this technical meeting. I would like to give to Mr. Moon a souvenir from this competition and to say thank you very much for your great effort.